Today, we are revealing every World Cup group's most influential players. For groups E through H, we're going to talk about the top goal scorer and the biggest flop. You guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Group E, we got Curacao, Ecuador, Germany, and Ivory Coast.
Ooh, okay.
All right, top goal scorer. Tom, who's your top goal scorer out of all these four teams? Curacao, Ecuador, Germany, Ivory Coast.
Yandy Amande
Yandy
of the
Amande.
Ivory Coast. He's a really excellent playmaker who can score a bit, who can assist. He does a bit of everything, and he has that like kind of inside forward X factor thing that I think could really make a difference at the World Cup. You know, Ecuador, they're a defensive team first. I don't know if Germany quite have the attacking quality from a single individual. Let's put it that way.
They score a lot of team goals.
Yeah,
they
they
always
star man up front.
Yeah.
Exactly, and dude, Curacao aren't scoring, are they? Like,
Hey, whoa.
Do not count out the blue wave.
so I
So
don't
hard,
wanna,
dude.
I don't want to.
Netherlands B, basically.
No, that's like Netherlands D, bro.
Yandy Amande.
Raheem, who you got for your top scorer in that group?
I'm gonna go with Nick Woltemade.
Ah.
You mean the guy who heads the ball into the
I
wrong
like it.
net,
He
right?
did. That was a great finish.
It was a great
Wrong
finish.
net, great finish.
But I'll say this about Nick though. Think about it. If Germany play against a team like Curacao, you don't think Nick Woltemade gonna get a couple goals right there?
He'll
off
bang
rip?
a couple in.
He'll bang in a couple. Another player that could go under the radar as well as top goal scorer, Ener Valencia
I knew
from
you were gonna say
Ecuador.
that. I knew
You
were
gotta
gonna say that.
Uncle Ener.
He only appears every 4 years, bro.
He's like Memo Ochoa.
Yes, there's certain players, Memo Ochoa, Ener Valencia, these guys, they only appear once every 4 years. And I think Ener Valencia is going to have a strong World Cup because this might be his last.
All right, Group E. Who's going to be the biggest flop,
Player-wise.
player-wise?
I don't want to say it, but I know what the answer is.
I know what the answer is.
Florian
Kai
Wirtz.
Havertz.
Oh, wow. Kai Havertz, why?
Because he's just not that reliable, is he? I mean, he scores goals for Arsenal, but ish, like kinda. Like he kinda scores goals. Like he gets double-digit goals, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's so good."
Yeah.
No, I mean, he just doesn't perform in the same level for Germany. You know who does?
Who?
Florian Wirtz. But Nick
I knew you were gonna say that.
Nick Woltemade is probably like booting him out of the starting 11, isn't he? For Germany, that's not that hot of a take at all. And Havertz is probably going to be feeding off scraps, coming off a knee injury. He's not going to be the difference maker that many people think he is.
Yeah. A player that could flop at the World Cup, Moises Caicedo. And I say this because, bro, the foul issues is definitely a problem, man. When you're going into a World Cup, you want to have a composed CDM. I feel like Moises Caicedo loses his head a little bit. If you think about it, if you get a red card in one match in the World Cup, you basically get 2 matches off because the one that you already got eliminated in the next match.
Yeah.
And if Ecuador lose Moises Caicedo, it's over.
He could also, you wouldn't bet against him picking up, back-to-back yellows.
Yellows.
Get 2 yellows, just swindled as well.
Which that's game's gone. with
Yeah,
that.
game's gone.
Game's gone. And I wouldn't say it's because of his quality. I think it's just because of his tenacity. And if he's not able to control his emotions during a World Cup, I could see a lot of referees carding him early, like I saw in that Arsenal match earlier this season.
Yeah, no,
There you
totally.
go.
All right, Group F. We got Japan, the Netherlands, Tunisia, and the winner of Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, or Albania.
Jesus.
Who's the top goal scorer in that group?
It's going to be Memphis Depay, isn't it?
For the Netherlands.
Yeah, because he always scores for them.
For them.
He's their all-time top goal scorer, which is kind of ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
Over like Robin Van Persie and
Yeah.
Ian Robin and all this guys?
Yeah, it's
Memphis
nuts.
Depay is
It's
all time?
They have such a well-organized structure around him. If Depay just has to poke the ball into the net, then
So be it.
Then so be it. So we'll go Memphis Depay and Alexander Isak second place.
Sweden could make the World Cup. I could see Victor Gyökeres giving some issues in this group. All right. And
The Arsenal agenda
Listen.
goes so hard.
listen, man, we talk a lot about Gyökeres' recent struggles in this Arsenal side, but I think his role in that Swedish side is a lot different. Obviously, they've been struggling a little bit and they have to make this qualifier. But for a guy like Victor Gyökeres, he's a scrappy guy. He's a guy who's going to get in behind. I think in the World Cup, Sweden's going to be allowed that space in behind for him to be more effective. And thus, he's going to be able to create more chances to score. And if you're looking at this group as well, Tunisia, they went undefeated in qualifiers, but at the end of the day, their group was very, very low. So I don't know where to kind of place them. So I'm going to say, listen, man, it might sound very surprising, but I think Victor Gyökeres could get a few scrappy ones in this group.
Who's going to be the biggest flop in that group?
Also, Alexander Isak. No. Javi Simmons.
Yes. Oh my
Javi
goodness.
Simmons, he's been really disappointing like that. And do you know what's funny is that like I remember seeing those videos, like the little like La Masia videos.
Yeah, when he was
you know
like
what I mean?
6.
When he was unbelievable. And I was like, I'm really rooting for him. And I'm actually pretty ambivalent when it comes to Tottenham. And I want him to play well for Tottenham, and it's just not working out for him. There's this pressure on him when it comes to the national team, probably to create goals and provide. And even though Cody Gakpo turns into prime R9 every time he puts a Netherlands jersey on,
Nah, he literally
there's
does.
still going to be an expectation on Simmons, and I don't know if he'll quite reach it.
Ooh, that's definitely true, man. I think Xavi Simmons, yeah, it's definitely one to watch. I think who's gonna flop for Japan is gonna be Mitoma. Where has Mitoma been this year?
Injured.
He's been injured a lot.
I don't know.
I don't know. No, but seriously, like we talked about Mitoma being one of the most elite wingers. We were talking about him writing exams on how to take on a man 1v1.
But you know what?
All this.
That's so funny because Mitoma did actually write a paper on dribbling, and it was like, kind of a thing. But every English press was like, he wrote a book.
He wrote a book.
And he was like, guys, like I was just in college and I had to write a paper.
Exactly, bro. Like, I bet his professor was like, yo, you're gonna write something on soccer and make it educational right now. But listen, for a guy like Mitoma, I've heard so much about his talent. We've seen him grace the Premier League, you know, the last couple of years and be great. But like, he's been a little bit inconsistent, hasn't he? And that big move, I feel like, is starting to get further and further away from happening. And I look at him as a player who might not have enough momentum to succeed in a World Cup of this caliber.
No, that's a valid
I don't
take.
mind that.
If you're liking the video so far, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below who you think will be the biggest flop at the 2026 World Cup. All right,
Best
guys,
player
next
in the
up, we
world.
got Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Who is going to be the top goal scorer in that group?
Chris Wood.
What you know about
How funny
the
would
Kiwis?
that be? No, okay, it's not going to be him, is it? Playing it safe, Mo Salah, an in shape and a fit and firing Mo Salah at any level is still an elite footballer at any age.
He is.
And I think he could score goals for Egypt no matter what. It could also be just the random, like, Lukaku spawn and score a bunch of goals.
Yeah.
Like, that would be funny, but we'll go Salah.
You know what's so funny? It's crazy that he brought that up because I was gonna go Romelu Lukaku because I feel like if Lukaku and De Bruyne could strike up some chemistry for Napoli, this is their World Cup, bro. This is their last World Cup. This is the last of the Belgium golden generation.
Yeah, but they're all gone though, aren't
What
they?
a disappointment!
What's a disappointing generation
They should have won a
in
World
general,
Cup, man.
bruh.
They that 2014 World Cup and that 2018 World Cup, they should have won.
2016 Euros.
They should have won a major tournament. They needed to. De Bruyne, Lukaku, Courtois. I mean, look at all.
Who
Come
are you
on,
missing?
bro.
You're missing the best of
Eden
all.
Hazard.
Eden Hazard, like, bro.
Axel Witsel.
Jan
Witsel.
Vertonghen. Like this
Toby
team was
Alderweireld.
so,
They had
Dries
subs.
Mertens.
Dries Mertens, they had subs,
This
bro.
team was so good. They really missed out, man.
they missed
I'd be
up.
sick if I was Belgian.
I'd be so sick.
You got the waffles. You got the Higgs and Netherlands. You got waffles, and that's it.
Imagine having all that talent, producing all that, and you don't win. Like,
Yeah.
in America, if we had a generation of Eden Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku, I'll be like, bro, we win everything.
We do, bro.
yeah, we do. It's good.
Their name's
It's
Clint
fun.
Dempsey, Jordan Morris. All right, who's gonna be the biggest flop in that group?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh,
Kevin De Bruyne because he won't be fit and he's going to try and play through injury.
Again.
Again.
And we know that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to seeing Egypt in the 2022 World Cup.
But that team was terrible.
They
bro.
were horrible. Did they win a game?
I don't think so.
They didn't make it out of the group. And I was really looking forward to because I feel like when you have a world-class superstar like Mo Salah on a smaller team, they're still liable to do something because that guy can always make something happen. Puts the country on his back. It's a really cool storyline. Egypt's a huge country that doesn't really have much of a footballing kind of impact. I was really looking for something from them in the 2022 World Cup, and they were really disappointing. I can see it happening again. Mo Salah's older now than he was then.
He's older then, and also his help is Omar Marmoush. That's like the only person that we could maybe.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think.
Hegazi. But I would say for him, I would say for Mohamed Salah, it's gonna be very hard at a World Cup to have an impact on a side where like you can't really even name some top sides that the players are playing on.
Yeah.
I think it's dumb, and Mo Salah's going to score a bunch of
I
goals.
think it's
We'll
dumb.
see.
Thank you,
I
Tom,
think
for your
you are
lovely argument.
stupid.
All right, last group up, we got Group H. We got Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Spain, and Uruguay.
Ooh.
You want to go first?
Who's going to be the
sir.
top goal scorer in that group?
Man, I gotta give it to my to my boy. I think Nico Williams is gonna be the top goal scorer, but I think Lamine Yamal is gonna be the top assister because I think with that Spain squad, he has so much creativity, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? He has the ability to pick out any pass with that Spain squad. He has so much freedom. I'd arguably say with that Spain squad, he has equal if not more freedom than what he has with that Barca squad. But I will say this: look, Lamine Yamal is gonna create, and I think someone like Nico Williams is gonna take off with him because you know their 1-2 tandem is one of the most dangerous in international competition, in my opinion.
Do you know who Spain's top goal scorer was last year?
Who was it?
Mikel Merino.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
It
he's a
actually
dog
was.
now, bro.
Actually
Yeah.
was.
But it's going to be Darwin Nunez.
Darwizzy.
Because
You've been keeping up with them in the Saudi league,
because if Dar Wizard gets hot, he's just gonna bang him in for fun. And honestly, like, and I love Cape Verde. I have plug written about Cape Verde, but I think Darwin could just put 4 past them.
Nah, easily. He totally could. All right, who's going to be the biggest flop in that group?
Also, Darwin Nunez. As an individual, it can't be anyone on Spain, can it? As an individual, I think it might be Federico Valverde.
I was literally about to say that.
Unlucky, mate. But I think with Valverde, he's been poor for Real Madrid. Real Madrid have struggled all season. No, he's just disappointed, and he looks tired, man. And how much more tired are you going to be after a year of playing football and then having to do it in 100-degree weather at MetLife Stadium, which is in New Jersey and not New York?
Who do I see flopping at the World Cup? Ferran Torres.
Oh,
Ferran
really?
Torres. I think. All right, listen. Ferran Torres has
He's
had.
extinct, fam.
He's had some great moments for Barcelona this past season. He's been scoring some goals, but internationally, I think he's the new generation Alvaro Morata. I think he's not going to be able to.
Hey, Alvaro Morata has won some trophies.
He's won some trophies,
day.
and listen, don't get me wrong, he's great at holding up the ball for Spain, but when it comes to goal scoring, are we looking at Alvaro Morata and saying, yo, he's an elite goal scoring 9? No.
Alvaro Morata has made a whole career off that 1 assist for Juventus.
That one against Quadrado against Bayern. Swear to God.
We have 4 more groups to talk about for this exciting World Cup. Make sure you subscribe to see those videos, like, and comment down below who you think will be the top goal scorer and the top flop from each of these groups.